So this is the KYOCERA Echo from Sprint, and as you can see in this what I'll call folded up mode or standard mode, it's a standard Android 2.2 operating system. It's powered by a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, and again, like any other standard Android phone, you can sort of swipe left and right. There's 5 home screens that can all be customized. And so, one example is someone asked me, how do you make a phone call? Well, just like any other Android phone, you just go to the dialer, you go back to the home screen. We'll go to email in this case. Email is a good application that starts off in standard mode. I've got my corporate email, my Yahoo account here. And so here you're in my email account. Again, standard Android stuff so far, right? Where this becomes kind of unique and innovative, very innovative, is when we open it up. And so let's start by opening the device. So before I turn it around, I'll show you the hinge. So this is sort of in a kickstand mode. Very durable hinge, and then you can lock it down into place. Lock it into place. How do you want it?
That's fine. Yeah, that's good.
So back to email. Now, here's the beauty. In what we call landscape mode, landscape and tablet mode, we'll call it. You've got 2 full 3.5-inch screens combined to make a viewing surface of 4.7 inches. So I can do this again in landscape mode, or if I turn it up on its side here, this way, same kind of concept. I can have my list of emails like I do with Exchange or Outlook, and the actual body of the emails on the right-hand screen. So if I switch, okay. Now, again, I'm in this email. Now, if I go to this button here that says full, now it takes advantage of the full 4.7-inch surface. We'll go back into landscape mode and go back if we want to see it in that. Back to standard. So let's find this email that has an address in it. There's a hotel confirmation. So that's the W Hotel right around the corner here. And this is going to launch, the standard Google Maps application. We'll see if it picks up my location in here. It doesn't really actually. So there's my location. So again, with Google Maps, I can click on it. We can go to Street View. And again, taking advantage of the 4.7-inch surface, it's a pretty compelling experience. So let's go back to the home screen. Let's pick another application that takes advantage of the dual screens. So this is my thumbnails on the bottom screen of my gallery, and the picture I've selected on the top screen. So you can see I can scroll through and I can pick a different picture. I can sort of bounce through my pictures pretty easily. I can also swipe up top here. And then I can click on a picture, and I'll see a button down here called Share. Click on Facebook. I'm not sure if I'm logged in or not. We'll see. Now here's the other unique benefit of having dual screen technology is that when I have to type something, the entire bottom screen forms into a virtual keyboard. So this is as big as any, and bigger than any physical keyboard you'll see. So pretty easy to type, although I'm typing from the side. We'll just call it test. We'll hit upload, and away we go. So that's uploading in the background. So we'll come back here. And so let's go back to the browser, see if that went out to Facebook. See if I can log in here. We'll see if my login takes. So there actually is the picture that I uploaded. So, the beauty of this is I'm in Facebook, but let's say I want to now bring up Twitter. So I want to have dual browsers running at the same time, which you can't do. If I click here in the window here, touch there. Now I get another browser window. It just replicates Facebook, but what I'll do is I'll go into my Twitter, and I'll have now Twitter and Facebook running independently on both screens. So this is really unheard of in the industry. So I've got Twitter, I've got these two things going now. Let's say I want to keep Twitter open, but I need to do something different. Maybe I need to text someone. Finger to each screen, and I get what are my simultasking applications. So here I could now, maybe I'm in Twitter, I can go back to my gallery on the bottom screen, where I have Facebook now. I can flop them. Touch that, switch them up, so I can see what picture I'm going to upload immediately, right? So a lot more, this has been really, I've only had this about a week, but it's been really productive to be able to have these simultaneous windows running independently. Let's look at ViewQ, which is a sort of a customized, optimized version of YouTube. I will warn you that this is pre-production hardware, so I'm going to, hopefully this won't give me an error, but we're going to go in and look at my favorites. So this is a Sprint commercial right here. Yeah, so I'm going to get you a different phone on that. I'm going to show you that. This is an early pre-production. But what happens is the video plays on the upper screen, and then on the bottom screen, I've got all these other videos that I can drag over, and they'll queue up while this one's playing. So that's the beauty of sort of the ability to leverage both screens. And then the last thing is gaming. Obviously, it's very Nintendo DSi-ish with two screens. So if I click on The Sims, so we should be in the game up here. It's night in the game. I'll go back and create a character. So this is going to load up the game basically from the start. And you'll see I'll be able to create a character here. So again, all my controls on the bottom screen, character interaction on the top screen. Now I can just roll the dice and see who I get. I can go and change the pants. So again, you can really think about how the gaming industry could leverage this from an Android perspective.